Camera shots and camera angles. So they're going to be defining, comparing and contrasting camera shots and camera angles. We'll be identifying camera shots and camera angles in various photos and explaining the impact they have on an audience. Camera shots, there's three main types that we're going to be looking at today. We've got the close-up, the medium and the long shot. The close-up is looking at the subject's face and we can't get any distractions from the background. An example of this is the background of the text here. We can just see the girl and how she's looking at the camera. We've then got the medium shot down the bottom, which typically shows the subject's head down to their waist. It's got minimal background distractions, but it's giving us some context and body language to make a little more sense of the scene. We've then got the long shot, as you can see in the top, which is the whole body and it's got situational context behind it. It gives the audience an opportunity to see exactly what's happening and experience the scene for what it is, often action. We've then got camera angles, and there's four main types of those as well. We've got the high angle, the low angle, eye level, and bird's eye view. The high level, as you can see in Harry Potter, is where the camera is positioned above the subject, looking down on them. It demonstrates inferiority and weakness in the subject. On the other hand, we've got Captain America, which is the low angle. If the camera is below the subject, looking up at them, it presents them as powerful, threatening, and dominating, but it can also make them look like a hero, someone that we can look up to as an audience. We've got eye level, which is where the camera is in line with the subject. An example of this is Mean Girls, where they are presented as equals, somebody that, or some groups of people, that we as the audience can relate to, but on the same level as them. Lastly, we've got bird's eye view, which is can be seen in the top example there. It's where we're presented like a bird. We're looking down on an action scene, and it's also making us feel like there's a lot of tension happening, like what is the outcome of this going to be? So what is the difference between camera angles and camera shots? The camera angles refers to the actual position that the camera is in, whereas the shot is looking at the content more. So in this example here with the seagull, the camera angle is eye level with the seagull, presenting an equal status between us as the audience and the seagull. However, it's got a long shot camera angle, so that we can see the gull is in front of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which gives us, as the audience, some context. We can see the location, the time of day, all those sorts of information for us to make sense of the image. This example here with a turtle is looking at the turtle as a low-level camera angle, so it's making us look up at the turtle in the Great Barrier Reef. The camera shot's difficult to define because the turtle is so close up. It is a close-up shot because the turtle's got lots of detail in their face, but it could also be a medium shot because we've got some context to the background and setting as well. Typically, the medium shot would be the head to waist, but it's a little bit hard on the turtle, so I would accept either option. In this example here with The Incredibles, it's quite a difficult one to define. We've got a high camera angle as the Incredibles scene is looking down from Syndrome's robot's perspective on Mr. Incredible and Frozone. So it's presenting the eventual heroes as underdogs who are greatly outsized by the robot. And this is especially shown by the shadow that it's in. But it's also using a long shot because even though the background's not full of detail, it's got enough situational cues for us to make sense of what's happening here. So you can see the road, you can see the overpowering shadow. So it obviously gives us the idea that Mr. Incredible and Frozone are not favoured to win. So overall, I hope you've learnt that the difference between camera shots and camera angles. Okay, the camera angle is the position that the camera is in, whereas the camera shot is the view that is being presented to us in the photo. Okay, so we've got lots of different types of them, including high angle, eye level, low angle, bird's eye view, close up, mid shot, and long shot. And hopefully you've worked out the ways that they work in together in this video.